the nutrient pool, a man suddenly woke up. He struggled to pull out the tube from his mouth and took his first real breath in life. His whole body was filled with tubes. Even the back of his head was no exception. Just as he was about to unplug the plug in the back of his head, the surroundings almost made him collapse. Countless people like him soak in nutrient solution, row after row, as if the entire space is a pasture for breeding humans. He was extremely scared and almost lost control of his mind. At this moment, a mechanical beetle received orders to appear, clamp his neck, and lift him out of the liquid. After confirming that he had fully awakened, the beetle turned the plug on the back of his head to remove it. As the main interface disconnects, other pipelines also detach. Then, the beetle emptied it out of its excrement like garbage. Neo slid down the long sewer pipe and eventually fell into a sewage tank, almost drowning. Suddenly, a spaceship appeared and the robotic arm accurately rescued him from the pool. Morpheus and others finally found Neo's real body.
Gerçek dünyaya hoş geldin.
Due to prolonged immersion in nutrient solution, Neo's muscles severely atrophied and could only gradually regain consciousness by inserting microelectrical stimulation into nerve nodes. After a whole day and night, Neo's body barely recovered, but the traces of being controlled by the machine could never be erased. He knew he could never go back to his old world. He used to be just an ordinary programmer, burying himself in the compartment every day typing code until the appearance of that mysterious phone call. Everything completely changed. The man who claimed to be Morpheus on the other end of the phone told him that danger was approaching. Neo looked up and indeed saw several people in black suits standing not far away, staring at him. He also wanted to escape, but he had no way out in a high-rise building and could only be taken away by the other party. I wanted to borrow the sunglasses man's phone to make a phone call, but the other party found him noisy and directly sealed his mouth. This eerie scene completely overturned his cognition. Then several bodyguards pressed him onto the table, and the leading man Smith took out a technological device from his pocket. That thing changes as soon as it comes into contact with air, turning into a mechanical insect in the blink of an eye. The insect was placed on his abdomen, wriggled a few times, and then crawled into his belly button. The intense pain made him wake up instantly. He once thought it was a nightmare, until he realized there seemed to be nothing on his belly and breathed a little relief. Soon, he will realize that all of this is not a dream at all. Late at night, the phone rang again. The content on the phone was even more shocking.